Good morning and welcome back to HyperScout. It's still celebrating the Chinese New Year. Today's challenge that we're going to do, we're going to make a paper lantern, but we are going to turn it into an ox as it's the year of the ox. So this is what we will be making. And it's quite an easy thing to do. So what you will need is an A4 sheet of red paper. It's slightly thicker than normal A4 paper, that's probably best, but anything will do as long as it's going to hold its structure. You will need scissors, a ruler and a pencil, some goggly eyes or some bits of white paper and black paper, some glue, and then just two little pieces of card. So I've got a creamy colour, so that's for the horns, and then I've got sort of like a peachy colour for the nose. And all these are just off of an A4 sheet, just cut acrosswards, just about, I don't know, about 7 centimetres I guess up high, and just folded in half so that when you cut out the horns you're going to get the same shape each side. And again, this piece is for the nose, it's just folded in half so that you will cut half of it at a time. Okay, so the first thing to do is to fold your piece of A4 and fold it lengthways so that it's in half like that. Then what you want to do with your ruler and pencil is just measure across 2 centimetres. Can you see? I don't know if you can see that. So that's 2 centimetres from there to there, and just cut that all the way across so that that piece is off. Then put that piece to the side because that is going to form the handle, okay? So don't get rid of that. Okay, then you want to have your piece of card, and again, we're going to do some measuring. So it's 2 centimetres all the way across, draw a line. Then turn your card that way, and again, these are 2 centimetres up to the line. So it's all about 2 centimetres, okay? Once you have your card like that, all drawn, just take your scissors and cut along these lines up to the line that you have all the way across. Can you see that? And do that on all of them. But make sure you don't go past the line. And also make sure you go right up to the line so they're all even. You see? So keep going till you've cut all the way along. Now obviously your lines will be in pencil, not pen, so they won't be as prominent as what mine are. So once you've got that cut all the way along like that, you're going to open it up and then turn it around this way. And what you're going to do, using your glue, you're going to put glue on this piece and stick it and hold it so it makes a lantern. So let's get some glue on here. Now Pritt stick would work, or a glue stick would work just as well as this wet glue. In fact, it's probably easier, but my Pritt stick has dried up because somebody accidentally left the lid off. So let's just stick that on there. So can you see I'm just holding that on there just so that it dries. So put that to the side once it's going to hold itself, and leave it to dry. Okay. So then with your piece of peach card, what you want to do is draw a shape similar to that on it, or you can free cut it, it's up to you. I mean, I don't know what this is going to turn out like until I've cut it. I may end up trimming a bit more off of it. So cut that shape out. So as I say, this is going to form the nose. Once you've cut it out, if you unfold it and just look to see if you're happy with that shape. If you're not, just sort of trim a bit more off of it to make it nose shaped. Okay, then take your sort of cream or your white piece of card, and again, so I haven't drawn this, I'm just going to draw like free cut sort of a horn shape. So you want to go up like that, and it's to a point, so it's always pointier at the end, at the tip, and then wider at the other end. So there we are, can you see? And then because it's folded in half, you have two, like so. Just cut it down the middle. Okay, once you have your nose cut out and your horns cut out, I'm just going to use a pen and just draw some nostrils on here. But again, you could, if you wanted to, you could cut it out of black paper if you wanted to give it a more 3D kind of effect. So then, almost looks like a pig's nose because of the colour of it. Okay, so this is now dry. So what you want to do is find where the join is from where you've glued it together, and that's where you want to put the nose on. So you want to kind of have it where the fold is and where that has got stuck together from the glue, just so that it covers any glue that you might be able to see. Okay, so and with this wet glue, you need to make sure you give it time to dry, otherwise you'll turn around and look, and as you can see, it starts falling down and it goes wonky. So just hold it in place till it's had time to get sort of tacky dry. Might be better off putting it on its back like that to let it dry. Okay, then we're going to stick the eyes just above it. So again, just a little piece of glue on your goggly eye, or you might have the self-adhesive ones, or of course if you're making eyes out of paper, again, just glue them on. So what I normally would do is stick one eye like so, then I would leave one piece and then I would stick one onto the next one, so there's a little gap in the middle, otherwise you'll look a little bit cross-eyed. Okay, so there we are, the eyes. Now it's time to stick the horns on. Make sure you put the glue on the right side to stick these on. Don't do what I did earlier on, otherwise you'll have a funny looking box. So like that. Then you're just going to get your red piece that you cut off, and again just put a double glue on either end and just hold it in and just glue it in like so. And there is your ox lantern. So nice and easy, and I hope that you'll all join in with this fun activity. If you don't want to make an ox, maybe make a different type of paper lantern. You've got the bases there, but we would love to see any of your creations. Don't forget to tag us at HyperScout. See you all next time. Bye.